it's no surprise that we got the Ghost of Christmas present for this holiday season. So I know a lot of people who have backed the Ghost are finally getting them shipped. Let me get this open and do a special what's in the box for you guys so that we can see what's in this. And I've seen a couple, so I know it's going to be a nesting egg of boxes. So we'll struggle through that, and then we'll put it together. So we'll kind of do that in some, let's just see how it works out, okay? So without further ado, let's unbox the Ghost. All right, so we got out of the main shipping carton, which is cool. Got those nice corners and everything. And Hasbro, the HasLab does a nice job because they know collectors do collect in box. So I think they really take that to heart when they're packaging these HasLabs for sure. This thing was so huge, I couldn't even unbox this in the studio. It's that big. It is just massive. So again, super psyched for this. Glad you guys are here to join us to watch. All right, all that out of the way. We're gonna open up this, and this will reveal the Ghost, the box that has the Ghost in it. Now that is one glorious, glorious ship. I just so excited to have this. This is so cool. Let's break this down and start unboxing. I'm even getting hot just opening this up. It's a lot of work. I'm gonna take the fleece off here and we'll open this up. All right, so we've got it actually unboxed, but we need to actually unbox it and see all the goodness in here. So we're gonna do that now. Let's flip this over. Slide you right here. Let's cut this tape here. Oh, very nice. Okay, so some instructions on how to put this thing together. That's gonna be helpful. And we got some boxes here for vintage. Nice. So in here we have our carded figures. We have Hera, Ezra, Kanan, and Zeb. Very cool. Very cool. Set you guys aside. Long pieces are parts of the ship that were assembled, it looks like. Yeah, lots of little pieces in here. This looks really cool. So what we're looking at now is some of the pieces of the Razor Crest landing feet, some of the little greeblies and goodies for the inside, some of the stuff, pieces of the outside of the ship. Alright. Man. So this, I took out of here, are some of the other big pieces of the Ghost there that we put together. Snap these on. It's basically making that kind of triangular piece of those wings. Very cool. Put that back in right now. Very nice packaging on this. Very, very well done. this definitely ensures that your Ghost was not getting banged around, that's for sure. Or if you were ordering 2 and you're keeping 1 in box, definitely not going to have to worry about your box getting damaged the way this is packaged. This is really well done. Really well. Yeah, I think this is packaged even better than when I did the Razor Crest. And this should be that last big piece here, which will be the Ghost itself. So pull this bad way out. Move the box out of the way here for a moment. And let's take a look inside this bad man again. One of the pieces I wanted to highlight is obviously this main hull of the ship. That is exciting and very excited to put this together. So I'm curious. I know why I backed the Ghost. I backed the Ghost, and I get reminded during this holiday season. When I was young, growing up, I grew up with the original trilogy in the 77, 78 starting. And so when my parents were poor and, could barely try to make Christmas happen or birthdays happen to get scrounge up to get gifts and action figures and stuff, I did very well as a kid in the sense that my parents got me so many. I had probably almost all the action figures, a lot of the different play sets and the vehicles, but I was never able to get like the large vehicle like the Millennium Falcon. And not that I had Arrested Development or anything, but I figured one day when I have expendable income, I was hoping that if they did the Ghost, that I would get it. But they did the Razor Crest first, which I backed that 100%. Loved the character, loved the ship, loved the show, so I had to get that. But I was always wishing they made the Ghost. So when they made the Ghost, I jumped on this thing ASAP. This is one that I definitely wanted in the collection. I usually don't even do vintage collection figures. I do Star Wars Funko Pop. But I do love these vehicles. They are just so awesome, so very detailed. And this one from the HasLab, like I said, I had done the Razor Crest, so I kind of knew what to expect. But this one, like the way they box this, again, if you're a collector and you're worried about your box getting damaged, they did a great job in protecting it. All the pieces are super nicely packaged, easy as well. So when I put this together in a few minutes, it'll look nice and it'll be easy to figure out. I won't need to have my wife there reading me the directions and trying to figure it out like a dollhouse I've had built for the kids in the past. So very excited. I'm elated. This is the best Christmas gift to myself. But I'm curious, like, what's your story? Why did you back the Ghost? If you got one, was it something you just wanted? Were you like me as a kid? You had a lot, but maybe there's certain things you couldn't get or couldn't afford. And as you got older, you kind of, wanted to be able to purchase those out of your own sweat equity. You know what I mean? Like I did. So anyway, curious. Leave that in the comment. I'm very curious about that. But like I said, let's get all these pieces. I'm going to get out of the living room so my wife doesn't kill me. We're going to take this downstairs and we're going to go to the studio. We're going to actually start assembling the Ghost.
3 days later.
All right, so welcome back. We had to get everything upstairs, downstairs. We had Christmas to set up for and all that kind of stuff, gifts opening. So with all that chaos, we got to move this downstairs. We can take a look at these individual pieces and we can start assembling the Ghost. So I, again, wanted to show this, which is really cool. As you can see, we have our vintage collection figures in this. So I'm going to keep these in here for now. No need to open those up. Put that to the side. But let's get to the Ghost itself. All right, so we're going to move that out of the way. So don't grab it by that port because that takes off the whole top compartment. There we go. All right, so what we have so far is this main hole here that we're going to attach like a turret onto this. I know that. Here is where we get kind of all that beautiful, glorious detail on the inside. Like these chairs look just really great. I love all the little details, all the control panels and stuff. Very, very cool. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get this cockpit finished. we'll get our turret and our wings put on. So let's see what we got next here. In here, looks like we have our turret. That looks really cool, this turret here. So let's place that in here. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Goes right there. Again, forgive me if I keep going in and out of camera frame. This thing is so massive, it's really hard to shoot just in one section here. Wow, these are just crazy. Just wanted to see if they had any markings so that they clearly say, oh, it's this. Because I think these are going to go on here like this. And then we have these wing pieces here that would then go on. So, got to just figure out this piece of the puzzle here. Because I think these pieces are going to go on here more like this. The way that's fitting. That's looking proper. Then you have these pieces, which I just got to figure out which one is. Let's move this whole piece here out of the way. No, that's not going there. All right. I'll open up this fourth box here. Get some more pieces out. So we got a lot of our greeblies and little pieces to the set, like some Dinjar table, cafeteria table, whatnot. Got landing gears. Put these landing gears right here for now. This is going to be our cockpit. Really cool. Love all the blaster marks on that. That looks really slick. This thing's just so massive. It's almost a little overwhelming to put together. Almost. I think it's more for the excitement factor. All right, so I think it looks like it's going to go there. All right, how is this connecting? All right, now this is the piece that I got to figure out how it's going on. This is where you look at your trusty directions. All right, so our trusty directions are saying that we've got to do the L1 in there and the R1. So inside of this here, you do have labeled, where did I just see it? Where did I just see it? Oh, right here. On the inside here, you will see an R1. And you know that this is going to be the piece that we're going to face the top. This will be the bottom. So this, as soon as I do that, wow, it fits perfectly. So we put that in place. pretty cool. And then we do these pieces here. There, that is in. And now I need to put this. So again, I'm going to check to see if there is the R to make sure I'm putting the right piece on. And I am R2. So that is definitely going to that spot. There we go. Give it a good little smack and it snaps that into place. Very solid. So as you can see, the ghost is already starting to come together. I'm going to finish this other piece here, this side. This piece on here. There. We're going to place this L piece up here. Wow, this is looking, dude, I can't, look at the size of this beast. I mean, it's starting to come together really, really nicely. Let me see about the cockpit. Turn that so you folks can see our progress so far. Looking excellent. Looking really good. So let's see what pieces we need to add now. So we got a turret in. There's a gun that we're going to install there. That turret's there. Let's go our engines on the back here next. Alright, so got these two here. These T1s for the engines here are going to go on the back. We'll put the other one on, the other engine on. All right, so we got the engines installed on the back of our Ghost. Just incredible, I'm telling you. The detail on this is just insane. We got our little Phantom shuttle. Oh, really cool. Chopper in there. And that goes right here, I believe. Is it? Something just like that. So we're going to go back to this because I want to finish installing that turret onto the front cockpit. And then these little greeblies and things I can just lay throughout the ship. And I do want to turn it over. Probably should have done these from the get-go and done it right, but I didn't. And I don't care. I don't care. This is my ghost. And I'm popping these off to put the landing gears on. Little tweezer here. Pop that out. Pop that out. All right, let me just take a look at our trusty directions again. Just make sure I get the right landing gears where they need to be. Okay, so these. So we've got a short one, taller one, and two that are same size. So the two that are same size, they're just going to go on these two sides. Makes sense. Makes sense. And obviously it'll be something like that. All right. And then I would imagine the taller one's going to go back, short one on the front. And that definitely seems to be the right combo. So let me flip this back over. Oh, the beast, the ghost. This thing is massive. So thank you for being here today and being able to see this glorious vintage collection, Hasbro Pulse HasLab like backing of the Ghost unboxing, because this is just phenomenal. I know there's a lot of people doing these. I was excited. I know I got mine kind of one of the first of my group of friends. And just with Christmas and the kids, it was getting kind of tough to get all this put together. But I really wanted to show you guys this thing in its full glory. Again, being a young kid, this time of year around the holiday season, reflecting on, Christmas is past and things like that. I was very grateful for the Star Wars toys that I had. It allowed me to play and be creative and pretty much formed and shaped the person I am today. So, now that I'm older and I could buy such toys, if you will, it doesn't disappoint, man, being able to do this and have these in your collection. This definitely makes up for those vehicles my parents couldn't afford when I was a young child. But man, I don't even know where to put these. And I still, one of these days, is going to get that Millennium Falcon. I'm not sure if I want to get that actual original vintage one, or do I want to get the that vintage series TVC that was really decked out, uber detailed, to go with this and the Razor Crest. But love this. So again, thank you very much for watching. I know it was a longer video. I knew I had to break it into pieces. I hope you enjoyed this. A little chaotic putting it together, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like the content, please hit the like, definitely hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode of Poptography. Until then, may the force be with you.